Welcome to Business News SA. Today we take a look at getting a short-term business loan in South Africa. What you need to know. If you're a business owner in South Africa, you know that sometimes you need a little extra cash to keep your operations running smoothly. That's where a short-term business loan can come in handy. Short-term business loans are designed to help businesses bridge temporary gaps in cash flow, and can be a great solution for unexpected expenses or investment opportunities. However, getting a short-term business loan in South Africa can be a daunting process. There are a lot of options to choose from, and it can be difficult to know what the requirements are and what lenders are looking for. In this article, we'll guide you through the process of getting a short-term business loan in South Africa, including what you need to consider before applying, the requirements you'll need to meet, and how to increase your chances of approval. Understanding short-term business loans. Before you start applying for a short-term business loan, it's important to understand what it is and how it works. A short-term business loan is a type of loan that is designed to be repaid within a relatively short period of time, usually within 1 year or less. Short-term business loans typically have higher interest rates than longer-term loans, but they can be a great way to get quick access to cash when you need it. Factors to consider before applying. Before you start filling out loan applications, there are a few important factors to consider. Do you really need a loan? Before taking on any debt, it's important to carefully consider whether you really need the money. Can you cut expenses or delay projects instead of taking out a loan? How much money do you need to borrow? You'll want to make sure you borrow enough to cover your needs, but not so much that you can't afford to repay it. What's your credit score like? Lenders will look at your credit score to assess your creditworthiness, so it's important to know where you stand. Can you afford to repay the loan? You'll need to make sure you can afford to make the monthly payments on the loan, so be sure to factor that into your calculations. Requirements for short-term business loans in South Africa. To apply for a short-term business loan in South Africa, you'll typically need to meet the following requirements. Be a registered South African business. Have a valid South African ID or passport. Have a business bank account. Provide a business plan or financial projections. Provide proof of income or revenue. In addition to these requirements, lenders may also have specific criteria for creditworthiness, such as a minimum credit score or a certain level of revenue or profitability. Be sure to check with each lender to understand their specific requirements. Tips for increasing your chances of approval. To increase your chances of getting approved for a short-term business loan in South Africa, there are a few things you can do. Improve your credit score. If your credit score is low, take steps to improve it before applying for a loan. Provide collateral if possible. If you have assets that you can use as collateral, this can help secure the loan and increase your chances of approval. Choose a lender that specializes in short-term business loans. Some lenders specialize in short-term business loans, and they may be more likely to approve your application if that's the type of loan you're looking for. To get fast short-term business loan, make sure you click the link in the description to get started.